We are outside Barton Square Trafford Centre and we're trying to do a quick smash and grab before everyone gets in, so it's 9:30. We're trying to get in Primark and get some essentials, some boxers, some PJs, you know, all the shit that we've been missing. Wish us luck. Masks on! I'm gonna have to keep my blood sugars up on this expedition.
Ooh, it's all nice.
Wow. It's going to be 10 o'clock when it opens. We're going to meet at the fountain over there at 25 past. It's going to be like a military operation. We're not waiting for each other, we're not queuing together, we're going in. Smash and grab, get out fast. Done. Finished, just waiting for Liv. Alright, load of shit. Funnily enough, I've actually been asked quite a few times whether I'm still shielding, whether I'm still keeping myself to myself and what I'm kind of doing if I'm going out. So I thought this would be a good video to just quickly go through what I'm actually doing at the moment, well what me and Liv are doing at the moment, and you know, just get a little bit of a check to see where everyone else is, what everyone else is doing. Now obviously you should go off what you feel comfortable with, but it'd just be nice to know what other people were doing if they were going out. A few people on my comments have said that they're going out, they're doing this and that. And obviously it's whatever you feel comfortable with. So where me and Liv are at the moment, there's a few things that we definitely won't do. So the main things that we won't do are, we're not going to go out eating somewhere. Now I don't know the science behind it and I'm not sort of pretending to know the science behind it, but I've got a feeling that if you go out and eat somewhere, there's more chance of you catching the coronavirus. So I assume that because people will be touching your plate, you know, a chef could cough, fart, sneeze or whatever in your food, you wouldn't know when they bring it out. Now, I'm not saying people aren't adhering to the guidelines, but me and Liv are just a little bit worried about eating out at the moment. The same with drinking, the same with going out to pubs and stuff. Me and Liv haven't been out to a pub or a bar or a club, which is killing us, for, you know, going on 6 months. Obviously the reason we're not doing that is because people don't follow the rules properly and people get too close to you. And again with the drinks with other people, there's just too many variables where people could, you know, potentially infect you, or that we could infect other people. Eating and drinking out is pretty much a no-no. We've been doing takeaways. What we've been doing is we've been getting it, bringing it in, putting it all straight into a dish, washing our hands, washing everything, and then eating it. So we've also not been going in people's houses, friends, family, anyone like that. We've not been going round to their house and staying inside. If we have visited them, it's been in the garden and we've not kind of stayed long and we've not used their utensils. We've got like a little backpack and we bring our own stuff. So we've not really been having contact with too many people. That's why the PlayStation Online has been a lifesaver, because I've been able to keep in touch with most of my friends, you know, having a game of COD or Tekken or something like that, and that's coming really, really handy for me. We have started going to different shops. So today we went to Primark. That was a massive big step for us, believe it or not, because we've been dreading Primark. That's why we went dead early, to try and get in and get out before the rush. But to be honest, I think every single person had that same idea, because it was rammed in there by about 15 minutes after opening. You're either for masks or you're against masks. You know, there's no right or wrong answer in my opinion, and I don't know the science behind it, but I just think that if you know something can potentially protect other people and yourself, so if you're using social distancing and masks and give you a better chance to protect people, you might as well just wear it. Because if it doesn't work, fair enough, but if it does work and you can protect people, then why wouldn't you do that? By the way, it's not for me to judge, that's just my personal opinion on it. So we wear masks everywhere we go. And we take hand sanitizer, we sanitize our hands and everything, because it's not just about me getting infected, it's not just about you getting infected. It's about making sure that you don't infect someone, I was going to say vulnerable, technically I'm vulnerable, but you don't infect other people who are vulnerable. So the main reason, to be honest, why I've not started getting more into the world is because of this Kaftrio thing. I don't want to get on something this life-changing and then catch one of the most life-changing viruses you can catch at the moment. So I don't want it to counteract the good thing I've got going. Now, I'm not saying that if you're on Kaftrio and you go out and you get coronavirus, you was wrong for going out, because no one's right and no one's wrong. It's whatever you feel comfortable with. And at the moment, You know, I'm just doing what I feel comfortable with. And to be honest with you, up until Christmas, probably after Christmas, I won't be going and doing any of these things I'm not doing. We're going to sort of lock it down again, avoid the winter season, you know, avoid the flu, try and avoid coronavirus if we can, and basically just, you know, lock it down. And people are probably thinking, you know, you can't run, you can't be scared of everything forever. And we won't be. Eventually, we'll just end up saying, right, do you know what? We're going to have to get back into the world because you can't stay like this forever and you're either going to get it or you're not. But at the moment, I'm just trying to give Kaftrio a good chance to work before I go out and get infected and catch a cold. Because I've not caught a cold now for about 6 months. I've literally not had a sniffle at all. I work in an office, so I'm usually picking up things off the people sat next to me, the people sat in front of me, the air conditioning. There's so many things that make you ill. And at the moment, I've not been ill once. Now, I have got to be careful of that because I don't want to get into a position where I'm in this fear bubble and I'm absolutely shitting myself about everything. So I am taking, that's why we've started going to shops and started going to Primark and stuff like that, because slowly but surely when we start getting back to normal, I don't want to be sat in a restaurant going, oh my god, they're infecting my food. I don't want to be that guy. Realistically, I'm probably just going to isolate and make loads of YouTube videos, so you're in luck. So yeah, that's about it really. Me and Liv are semi-shielding. But like I said, everyone's different, so you just do you. And be careful.